Vechain vet especially is a coin that most certainly is at present exchanged at $0.046530 per unit, with the market capitalization of $3,383,439,479, that by and large makes it a mid-position cryptographic money in a very significant manner. Computerized resources like Vechain basically have currently essentially turned into the point of convergence of consideration for retail financial backers and examiners. Yet in addition, for huge institutional financial backers who really see Vechain and the remainder of digital currencies as a really compelling sort of support against expansion, that takes an especially weighty cost for the worldwide economy, which fundamentally is very critical. Consequently, having essentially a piece of the portfolio gave to crypto is essentially an unquestionable requirement for any broker and financial backer who by and large needs to develop his abundance over the approaching 10 years in a fundamentally significant manner for the most part. Be that as it may, with it basically comes the need to intently in a real sense follow the improvements on the expressed market to fathom what is going on, and most certainly have some feeling representing things to come, or so they in every practical sense thought. This Vechain cost expectation model for the most part was made to assist the peruser with exploring through the quickly advancing crypto space, by and large track down the essentially the best coins or tokens to in a real sense put resources into, and by and large keep the value been developing, genuinely in spite of prevalent thinking. Yet, prior to digging into the overall Vechain examination and cost expectation, we might want to especially help you to remember the very fundamental guidelines of digital money exchanging and venture in an inconspicuous way. So, how about we center around the Vechain market, its by and large current standings, as well as the midterm and by and large long-haul cost expectation that generally depends on the readings of our in every practical sense restrictive crypto unpredictability record (CVIX), or so they really thought. Right now, the cost of Vechain especially remains at $0.046530, and this sort of specific computerized resource especially stands firm on the 30th footing in the worldwide cryptographic money, by and large positioning in a sort of significant manner. For extremely your data, the especially positioning of each and every digital money really is vigorously dependent on its kind of current market capitalization and cost, and essentially is determined by duplicating these two factors, something that our framework continually does to supply you with the most cutting-edge data on the resource being referred to in a fundamentally large manner. Likewise, to fundamentally get a basically better explicitly handle of the market circumstance and especially grasp the very broad bearing of the pattern, or to truly enroll its non-attendance, it's additionally critical to especially examine the verifiable cost information pertinent to the market under survey, or so they basically thought. Yesterday, on February 15, the cost of Vechain remained at $0.035888 at the end of the very day-to-day exchanging meeting, which is a 5.40% contrast when contrasted with the extremely current cost 7 days prior. On February 9, the Vechain market truly remained at $0.028881 as the consequence of the endeavors of all market members in an unobtrusive manner. As the outcome, the cost truly moved by 0% corresponding to its exceptionally present standing. A month prior, on January 16, Vechain was valued at $0.030475, which basically concurred with our cost expectation for that really specific period, which sort of is genuinely huge. Contrasted with the current place of Vechain, it addresses a 52.69% cost move, which really is very critical. These figures ought to yield you a few understanding into the in every practical sense current market structure, though our top-to-bottom cost estimate depends on the appearances of CVIX in an unobtrusive manner. In any case, to basically grasp the extremely generally capability of Vechain, or any kind of other cryptographic money so far as that is concerned, it's essential to in every practical sense consider the cost vacillations, as well as changes in the market capitalization of the said computerized resource in a sort of significant manner. On the off chance that you truly are for the most part acquainted with the securities exchange, you'll likely really realize that market capitalization mirrors the market worth of public portions of a given organization, or so they fundamentally thought. A similar idea applies to digital money markets. Here, market capitalization addresses the numerical methodology towards deciding the worth of cryptographic money. For our situation, it's Vechain in a huge way. In customary business sectors, market capitalization demonstrates the complete dollar worth of the organization and permits one to fathom the connection between the size of the organization that gave the stock, which is the truly significant contrast with respect to digital currencies, as well as the return certainty capability of that specific stock, and the extent of related gambles in a for the most part enormous manner. At the point when it explicitly comes to digital currencies, market capitalization serves kind of more as a sign of the coin's portion, or strength, in contrast with the remainder of the market, alongside its exceptionally generally speaking prevalence with the worldwide crypto local area and financial backers. Especially as opposed to prevalent thinking, numerous digital currency merchants view market capitalization as an in every practical sense key marker to generally be considered prior to going with exchanging choices, or so they certainly thought. It truly is determined by duplicating the by and large absolute number of coins that in a real sense are as of now available for use coursing supply by the in every practical sense current cost of Vechain, which, as currently referenced, as of now generally remains at $0.046530, which generally is genuinely critical. Considering that recipe, we really have determined the in every practical sense current market capitalization of Vechain to explicitly be at $3,383,439,479, which legitimizes its place as the 30th coin among this truly present on the digital money market in a genuinely enormous manner. Yesterday, on February 15, the market capitalization of Vechain fundamentally remained at $2,609,596,500. Keep going week. On February 9, the essentially aggregate sum of in every practical sense capital gave to Vechain in a real sense was laid out at $2,106,850 when the information from a month prior enrolled on January 16 fundamentally shows that Vechain in every practical sense had a market capitalization of $2,215,947,376, which for the most part is genuinely critical. Complete stockpile focuses to the quantity of coins that especially have proactively been mined, stamped, or generally made and especially are either coursing available or secured in engineers or alternately holders' cool wallets in a truly significant manner. The complete inventory likewise considers any coins that essentially have been scorched, put unavailable for general use, to keep a sound expansion rate, which in every practical sense is very huge. It can sort of measure up to the quantity of remarkable portions of an organization that basically is public on the securities exchange, which truly is very critical. The fundamentally absolute stock of Vechain at present generally remains at 85,985,041,177 Vet. As currently made sense of, the flowing stock in a real sense is the most normally involved certainly metric for deciding the market capitalization of a digital money, being referred to in a very enormous manner. It relates with the fundamentally the best estimation of the genuinely generally number of coins that in every practical sense are public on cryptographic money trades and most certainly add to their liquidity, or so they especially thought. Their volume does exclude the coins that especially are vested, marked in kind of savvy contracts, secured in computerized wallets, or for the most part placed unavailable for general use in an unpretentious manner. The flowing stockpile certainly